Hey guys, I'm Corey.
And I'm Trey.
And we're Tales of the Tube from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
We're from Edmonton, Alberta. Death metal band. What more do you need to know other than we talk about how reality is scarier than fiction?
So our latest release is Volume 2, Mendicumum. It's sort of a concept EP on lies or untruths. That's what mendicumum means. It's a Latin word for lie, or to be told an untruth.
So on this EP, 5 of the songs are about the conspiracy theories behind 9/11. David Koresh, if Paul McCartney is still alive, all these topics discussed and exposed, so you can look at these subjects in another light potentially, or how you still see it, or you know what I mean.
Tell us
just
what
leave
you
that
think.
up to whoever, right? We're just reiterating the word on the streets, if you will. And then we also have a bonus track, Mermaid in a Manhole, that's super grotesque, about a man who thinks he sees a mermaid and tries to paint this mermaid, but ends up killing his wife and his unborn child or newborn child. So it's pretty gruesome, and you'll just have to check it out to see what it's all about.
So for the artwork on our second EP, we chose to use the artist that we went with for the first EP, Tony Mitty. When we were trying to lay out the actual artwork for the EP, we were having a tough time trying to think of how we were going to get these 6 songs to appear in like sort of one piece of artwork cohesively. And we actually really, when we approached Tony, didn't really give him much of an idea other than what the songs were about. And with that, he came up with the first draft, which was pretty much what you see now. I think maybe a little bit of the color scheme maybe it changed on the inside, but pretty much the first draft was kind of, I think, close to what we went with. He did an unreal job of getting all of the images from these completely sort of separate stories to be kind of all put into one piece of artwork. We really like his artwork style, sort of that engraved kind of look. So we chose to go with him for the artwork, and then on the front of the album, of course, in the center, you have your 9/11 Twin Towers. Bottom left and right corner are Fall and David Koresh. Kind of hidden in the top of the album are actually little mermaids to kind of tease at the bonus track, since it doesn't really kind of fall into the concept of mendicumum. And then in the open up the cover, we have a mountain kind of landscape with people buried in the snow, kind of for Dyatlov Pass. And then on the back of the CD, we have sort of an alien evolution underneath a cityscape to kind of represent the Nightmare Hall, which is a level on a rumored underground base in Dulce, New Mexico, where aliens are rumored to experiment on humans, and that's called the Nightmare Hall. So kind of he nailed it out of the park, getting all of those ideas nailed into one cohesive piece of artwork. So we can't thank him enough. And if you need any artwork for anything, we can't recommend him enough.
So since day one, we've been independent with obviously no record label or anything like that, but we still put out our first EP, got Greg Wright to record everything, and he got just like awesome tone quality and everything from the guitars and drums. And then we got Dan Swano to mix and master everything after, and obviously all without a label. And then we're doing pretty much the same thing with Volume 2. Once again, reached out to Greg Wright because he does an awesome job on everything. And then got Christian Donaldson to once again mix and master, reamp all the guitars and everything, just to bring it to that next level. Label is something that is like interesting to us, and we would maybe consider that in the future, but at this time we just don't see a real need for it, other than like maybe distribution and that kind of stuff. But for right now, we're just keeping it independent and just being able to have as much control over our project that we possibly can.
So with touring and gigging and things like that, our major focus with Tales right now is kind of focusing on writing. Took a lot of time in between putting out this EP versus when we put out our first one and things like that, and the band has had a lot of internal struggles that we've kind of overcome to kind of get this second record out, as any band kind of goes through. But right now we don't have big plans for playing gigs or touring. We do have 2 sort of new concept sort of EPs that we're working on right now. So that's going to be our focus, is just sort of finishing up these and then trying to get them out quicker than our last release. So that would be the big thing for that. Not to rule out any plans for shows or gigs or anything like that, but we just really want to sort of spend time to try and find the right members and things like that that would want to be a part of the project and have fun doing it, and won't be stressed out or anything like that, because we do try to want to keep it fun for everybody involved, and very low stress, you know, as much as low stress as a band can sort of be.
Come write some music with us. Buy these weed plants.
Buy these weed plants, yeah. Coming at you live from Canada, where we can legally grow
up
to 4 weed plants. So
there's like 2 here. Between 2 ferns.
Between 2 ferns.
Try again, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, so to answer the last question, plans for the future, we just really want to get music going out there, more music for people to hear. Some of these songs actually have been around since the band started, so they've been with the band for a long time. That might be new for a lot of people who follow us, but yeah, some of the songs, about 4 of the songs have been around since we started the band, early on with the band, and so we really want to focus on trying to get new music for ourselves and then more music for everyone that wants to listen to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing us talk and drink coffee and smoke weed. But yeah.
Big old doinks and Amish.
Yeah. So check out our new EP, Volume 2, Mendachumum, coming out September 27th. You can pre-order a bunch of cool stuff right now. We have tab books, we have t-shirts, everything like that. Of course, we do have a couple of back patches that are very limited, because the person who prints our merch, Cursed Earth Apparel, kind of made some for us when he was testing out some artwork, so very limited, but we thought we'd throw them out there for people to order. And everything does come with a promo playing card, which is kind of cool, something a little different. So yeah, if you'd like, pre-order our album, our EP now, and then yeah, thanks again for watching, listening, and then stay tuned for more from us, hopefully. Yeah.
Thank you.